welcome to my weekly Shop My Stash. Am I holding my phone right? I am, okay. So we're gonna start here in the back. Two highlighters. We have a Care Bear. It is called Light Your Shine. Or no, not light. Light Your Light Shine. Okay, that's what it's called. Light Your Light Shine. Beautiful highlighter. Putting it back up, and then we have Reverberate from Sparkly's Glitter and Gloss. It is a beautiful highlight. And you can find her on Etsy if you are very interested. I love her highlighters. And then we have bronzer. It's Live, Laugh, Hug from Wet n Wild. It's a Care Bear collection. This was an okay bronzer. It wasn't too dark and wasn't too light on me. Very buildable. Put that one back up. Then we have our Huda Beauty Glow Wish. It's in the shade Charming Cherry Cheeky Vegan thing. So here this is. Gorgeous blush. You can't even tell I've used it, but I'd be using this one. It's probably a good thing they made it small. And the MAC face palette. It is called the Shiny Pretty Things Face Compact Fair. I actually used this a lot this week. This is a very good palette. I like all three. The highlights, so the bronzer and blush is probably my favorites. The highlight's okay. It's kind of like a nude, like a natural, like glow to your skin, basically. And then I put together this ColourPop glitter palette. This is all ColourPop glitters. I used this orange one you have seen Saturday. I used this orange one. I'm gonna keep this out for a bit to use because sometimes I just don't like glitter right now, so that's gonna live in there. Here are lip products. I did not use the red lipstick, so I'm gonna keep that in there. And I've been loving this nude lippy, so I'm gonna keep this in here as well. These two lip liners are my Project Pan, so they just kind of live in there. That's their home. So yeah, I don't plan to pick out any more lippies. I'm thinking about doing another lip declutter because basically I'm at that point in my life where I kind of just want my nudes and maybe some darker browns and berries. I know, I've outgrown my color lip phase, so yeah. I don't like my nudes. Kind of my favorite. Okay, so we have our Project Pan items over to the side. We have our Cover FX Rose Quartz Defense. I love this stuff. It's so nice. Look at that. Isn't it? I'll put that back up. As you can see, we have something missing here. And we have our primer from The Simpsons Revolution. This is kind of like more of like a watery hydration kind of primer, not a tacky one, but this is still good. I like it. Put that one back up. We have our CoverGirl Clean Fresh. Man, listen, one day it worked really good. The next 2 days I tried it, it kind of peeled off my skin. I don't understand, so I'm gonna try it with like a different primer before I let it go. So put that back up, and then our concealer. Bounce Beauty Blender. I do like this concealer. It does sit well. Looks great underneath my under eyes. I don't get a lot of creasing, so I do like this, and I do recommend it. And I have dry skin for reference. Put that back up. Mascaras. Mascara primer. I'm going to be getting a new primer because I have 3 mascara primers, and I'm just not digging them really. So I'm going to put this one up, and I'm going to put this Too Faced one up too as well. Okay, and then the eyeliner, I used only one color eyeliner this week. Wow, look at me. It's the shade Piggy Bank from ColourPop. It's not one to focus. Put that back up. We have the Patrick One Size. This is the Brow Kiki. This is great. If you really don't want your brows to not go nowhere, this is your man. Because listen, let me tell you what. Do you know how hard this is to get off my brows at the end of the day? So hard. So I'm gonna put this up. I've used it for the last 2 weeks. Put that in there. Sorry, I'm all moving all over the place. Move my brushes to the side. This one to the side. I'll probably end up doing my makeup tomorrow before I go to work. Saturday's looks just don't get recorded. I have the ABH brow pencil. This makes my brows really dark, and it's medium brow. I don't understand. So I'm gonna put this up for a bit. It's probably why it doesn't get used that often. Then I have 3 primers in here, which Urban Decay, Eden. I'm really loving this primer, so I'm gonna keep this out. This stays out for cutting my crease. This will definitely stay out because I'm using glitters. That stays out. So we're down to our powders. This Tarte one just stays out. Kind of still really into it, not bored of it yet. This is great. If you really like the Becca Set Hydrate Refresh setting powder thing, this is your dupe right here. Definitely your dupe. I love this. So once I empty this, I will definitely repurchase this from Hard Candy. We have our singles. I'm actually going to put this MAC paint pot up. Don't need it. Because it's the first eye primer I've actually used, and that one to pull out my MAC Paint Pot Soft Ochre. So we're going to put the MAC Paint Pot Soft Ochre up for a bit. So this is ColourPop. This is Peeps Pink. Put this back up. I used it twice. And we have Peeps Lavender. You can tell I went ham on there. Put that one back up. That's it from there. And then our palettes. All these palettes got used this week. Very nice. Very nice. I will put all these up. Yeah, I actually used all 5 of these. I'm so proud of myself. I used this more than once. Made a video with it. Did 2 looks. 2 or 3 looks, I think, with this. Used this multiple times. I used this one once, but that's okay. No? I used it twice, I think. Once or twice, I'm not sure. Use this. Used it. Glorious. So we're going to put all these up. Oh, I remembered to grab my shopping cart, guys. Okay, that's fine. They'll be okay. So, empty. Practically empty besides a few essentials in there. So let's go. Look, grab the shopping cart. It's like, push my chair back. Excuse me while I choke on my own spit. Okay, chair situated. Surprise Farm is over here shopping with me. She's probably mad because I wouldn't let her run out the door today. Last time she did that, she got us locked out of the house. Wasn't that pleasant getting back in? Alright, so let's choose our primer. I kind of want to use a pore filling. I love pore filling primers. They're my fave. Let's use a Becca Skin Love Brighten and Blur Primer. Let's call my name. Is that all I want? I think so. Or I could use the Tarte. We'll go with the Becca this week, and maybe we'll pull the Tarte next week. That's our primer. Okay. Man, I hurt my ankle at work today, so it's really hard to sit. Foundation. Let's see, what's over on the side? What have we not used for a while that we like? I haven't used the Fenty Beauty for a minute. I do have the Dior I could use. Let's be bougie. Let's use our Dior Skin Glow. Being bougie. And then concealer. Oh my gosh. Let's use the Dior too to go with the Dior. Dior and Dior. Beautiful. I think I gotta be halfway through the Fenty one. Okay. That's it from the drawer. Powder. So since I'm using the Dior, it's a little dark, but not too dark. I think I'm gonna go with the Jeffree Star, the Sweet and Shade Fair. In the cart. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still moving around this week. My ankle is so uncomfortable. So that's it for powders. Yeah. Bronzer. I was thinking about using a cream and a powder. So for cream, I have the Wet n Wild contour stick in my mind. So I'm going to pull this out to use. Put in the cut. Powder. I want to use, what was I going to pick out last week? Hoola Glow. We're going to use our Hoola Glow. In the cart it goes. Oh, here she is. Here's our favorite fellow shopper helper. Okay, so blush. Let's go ahead and use. Let's use our Bounce Beauty blender. This is in the shade Flirty Rose. And then let's use a powder. And I'm going to use the Wet n Wild powder. I didn't pick it last week, so let's pull it out this week. And I'm actually going to pick just one more blush. I think I'm just going to go with a glowy blush, maybe. So that would be either California, Ever Essence. Pretty sure this Too Faced one is glowy too. It is glowy. Let's go with the Too Faced. It's the Too Femme, right? Yep. Butterfly Babe. I think that's his name. So Too Faced Butterfly Babe blush. We're gonna pick this out too to go with it. I do like the glowy look. Here's my hair. Alright, so let's roll on over here. Ugh. Rolling down. Here's what I do with all the makeup I decide to go put back into the stash. It goes all right there. And highlight. I don't know why this is always so hard for me. I always pick like about the same kind. Let's go with the Jaclyn Hill. And this is in the shade Iced. We're gonna go with the shade Iced this week. And that's what I'm gonna do for highlighter. Let's see, face palettes. Is there a face palette I want to pull? Yes, I'm gonna go with the Natasha Love Cheek Duo Cream Blush and Highlighter. So we're gonna have two highlights. That's what I'm gonna pick out. Alright, I think that's it. Yes, that's it in there. And then setting spray. Hey, will you read that one? She always has I can't say it, but we're gonna go with the one size setting spray here. Reserve to Serve. Luminous. Cat always have alternative motives. There you go. Is that what I'm trying to say? I think so. My ankle hurts so bad, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I think I'm going to pick out the Laura Geller Fortifying Lashes Eyelash Primer. I'm actually almost used this up. Brow gel. I did put back my brow gel, so I think we're going with the NYX brow glue, I think. Or I can go with, you know what, we're going to use our ABH. I haven't used this brow face for a while, so that's what I'm going to go with. Eye primer, still using the one. Good. Mascara, I am missing my Oma Beauty. We're going to use this one. That feels real light too. I think I'm just about to use that up. What the heck? Brow pencil. Let's use our Charlotte Tilbury. I think I'm going to try to use this one up. Because, I say that because I do have a refill here waiting to go in there. So that might just stay out in our Shop My Stash for a while. Okay, single shadows. Let's see, which do we want to pick? I do think I'm gonna go with this yellow one, the Peep Yellow. And then pick one from this side. Chirp. We're gonna go with Chirp. Okay. So, I don't know if the ring light's gonna stay on while I go over to the palettes and the lips. I don't know. So it's rolling over. Because you've got to park it, you know, you gotta make your parking sound so no one getting hurt. So I have palettes up here. Bulky palettes. I have palettes in here, palettes here, and some wee palettes there. So I don't think I'm going to choose anything from that side of life today. But I do want to pick out, I think it's just that one. I have this big beautiful pink one. But we don't want to use that purple palette yet. Put that back in there. So let's pick out, let's start with the new palette drawer. New palettes here. So I do know that I do want to take out this Norvina one. It's a volume 6. So let's open this up. Open sesame. It's gonna be hard. There we go. Work smarter, not harder. I'm gonna pull this palette out. And you probably will see me use the 2 shimmers in there, but we're gonna pull this one out. So that will get used. And I don't want to use that yet. Let's see here. Let's see what these ones look like on the inside. I don't remember. What's that one? I think we're just gonna go with the Norvina Volume 6 and not the Care Bear one. Lunar Beauty. We have Love Notes. Let's look at the inside of Love Notes real quick. I don't want to pull this out yet. I was thinking though of pulling out the Culture palette again because of the shimmers. Let me think. No, it's okay. I'll keep this one out. Put it back up by me. Okay, let's check these other drawers. Oh, not bad, not bad. I do, you know what? We'll pull out the Pastel Dream palette. Let's get open. What, creaking, breaking. Okay, that works. I'm gonna pull out this Pastel Dreams. Give me a little palette. Because the shimmers are nice. Put that one. Put this note one back in here. This is the only thing about having tons of palettes. Problems. Ooh, you know what? I do know what other 2 palettes we'll pull. We might not need to go to our other drawers. I think I will pull out this Huda Beauty. This is the Rose Quartz palette. We're going to pull that one out. And I kind of want to use maybe Mercury Retrograde. No, we're just going to pull out the Rose Quartz. I was thinking about pulling out one of the Blends palette, but no. No, thank you. Alright, big palettes. I already have one big palette, and I tried just to pull maybe just the one so we don't overwhelm ourselves. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, you know what? We will pull a mini Huda Beauty palette. So let's pull this out and see. Pull out one of these, because these I don't really use. So we have Purple Haze. That's Purple Haze. Sand Haze. That's Sand Haze. I think we might just pull out the Khaki Haze. Because I do have the Rose Quartz, or the, yeah, we're gonna pull out this one right here. Khaki Haze. Perfect. And since I was able to use all 5 palettes last week, let's pick out one more palette. Alright, so we have our, let's pick out another mini palette. So that would be this drawer. Let's see. Supreme Bronze. Let me open that up. Nope. I was so hyped to buy that palette and just don't really use it that often. The Nubian, which one is this one? Royal, the Nubian Royal. You know what? Not really digging any of these palettes. So let's put here. Yeah, what's in here? Oh, you know what we could pull out of here? We can do the Kaleidos Flower Punk. Or, oh, look at that. It's a hidden mini palette. It's the Too Faced Papaya Pop. Let's open this one up. There we go. We're going to pull out Too Faced Papaya Pop. Alright, so that's all I'm going to pick out for eye palettes. Yes, I know I have like more drawers. Yeah, or got the Jeffree Stars too. Jawbreaker. Nope, I think that's it. That's all the mini palettes all the palettes we're gonna pull out. No lip products. That'll probably be smaller next time you see it, or because I kind of just want to get my lip products up on my desk. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so by the time you see me again, we will be back at our stash area with everything put up in its correct spots. All right, so this is the end of our Shop My Stash. This is everything laid out in their spots. Our palettes, 5 palettes again this week. That seems to be the magic number. We have our extra added glitter palette, plenty of face options, our base products mixed in with our project pan, lips, eyes, brows, and stuff. So yeah, tell me, what did you pick out for this week? Still using the same products? Let me know. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.